Hey all guys, here back with another video. If you like the content, definitely hit the like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. But this one's a good one, kind of a dark one. Is how to avoid cheaters, right? So this is gonna start out. It's gonna have like different segments. The first one's gonna be the problem, right? So the big problem is, of course, BSG is doing everything they can to stop these people, but the problem is, it's all funded by big money, right? So all these RMT companies that you can pay money and they'll give you rubles and gear and stuff. See, these people, what they're doing, say they acquired all this gear by honest means, they'd be doing almost nothing wrong. Ethically speaking, it's just trading. You know, they're putting in work, they're getting stuff and they're selling it. There's no real problem there. But see, the problem is they need to get lots and lots and lots of rubles and gear to sell. And of course they're not always doing this by ethical means, right? And so that's the entire problem of the cheaters. And so it's the cheaters that are supplying the rubles and gear for these big companies, and it's these big companies that are supplying the real money for the cheat developers to create the cheats, right? And so that's why it's this constant fight. Otherwise they just shut them out, but it's just constantly happening over and over again. And what it is so long as these hackers can access the code of the game, then they're able to just freely sabotage it over and over again, right? So BattlEye and BSG are always trying to fix it, and then they do, and then they just break it again, right? And so it's this constant game, and you know what it ends up costing is money. And you know, BSG at some point has to pay more money to shut them out than the people who are making the cheats have to pay money to keep making the cheats, right? And at some point it becomes like this money game, and it's like, it's just this whole mess, right? And so that's why it's never really being fixed. And what they do is they end up banning people in waves, because if you just ban them immediately, then the people who develop the cheats, they send out like this little message through the software, and then everybody who's cheating for the RMT companies, they get this little message that says, oh, this software is compromised, you'll be banned, or whatever, you'll be banned, right? And so what they do is they ban in waves. So they'll wait like a week, and then they'll ban them all together, right? And then like in a few days a developer will come up with a new cheat, and then that will start saturating the market, and then in about like a couple weeks all the hackers will be out, and then it'll get really bad, and then in a few days they'll get banned again, right? So it's just endless cycle, right? And so what this video is about is to help you understand the problem, which is what I just told you, and then the solution, right? And so a big part of the solution is understand how they think and how their programs work. See, if you look at it like this, those hackers, they probably have an obscene amount of information available, right? So whenever you spawn into a raid and say they could kill you and then come out that raid with like 200k of stuff that they could just sell to the vendor, then they're pretty likely to bop you from across the map, and then run to all the high value loot spawns, kill everyone around there who's threatening them, and then loot you on the way out, right? See, you don't want to be that person. Of course, you want to run the best gear and all that stuff, but at some point, if you do, you're running the risk of, like, for instance, say you decide to run a raid bag, like a big 200k raid bag or whatever, right? So a hacker sees you across the map with your raid bag, they might just shoot you no recoil aimbot from across the map just to go get your raid bag, right? So you don't want to be the guy with the raid bag, is the moral of the story, right? What you want is to have good budget gear that helps, is like genuinely helpful, but like that hacker doesn't want to just like risk being banned for shooting you across the map for wearing, right? So we're talking your Ratnik helmets, your budget level 4 armors. Don't run 8 mags full of BS ammo, you know, like top load your mags like this. I got PS and BP rounds in here. Oh well, this is actually not supposed to be the first one up or whatever, but yeah, so like mix your mags, just run budget gear, anything to keep you from being that guy that the hacker wants to just immediately delete for your gear, right? So that's going to keep you a lot safer. And then what's also going to keep you safer is, So if say you just got budget gear, the hacker, that cheater has little to no reason to kill you, but now you're contesting their gear, right? So like say you're going labs, you're running straight for red room, right? And there's a hacker that wants red room. Well, now that hacker might shoot you because you're contesting their gear, right? And so say, you know, you're a high achiever in Tarkov, you want to go for that red room. Well, you know, that's fine. You can still do it, but like, you know, 4 out of 10 times you're probably going to get killed by a cheater, right? So if you're just playing with your buddies and y'all are just trying to like stay away from cheaters, my advice is run budget gear, avoid those contested areas where hackers are likely to be and to kill you for your gear, and then what ends up happening is you minimize the amount of you minimize the probability that a cheater is going to kill you, because you minimize the reasons why a cheater would want to kill you, right? They can't get gear from you, you're not contesting their gear, so then you're able to play with a much higher level of integrity, right? At that point, like if a cheater kills you, they're basically just being like a psychopath and like want to like harass you in some way, or they're just being an idiot, right? And which is clearly a preferable way to be, you know. And this is kind of like the motto that I play by. And you know, like, of course I'm just as infuriated by cheaters as everybody else, you know. I just want to play with integrity, you know. I'm just looking for GGs. If someone beats me, I want them to earn it, and I want to say GG, right? And likewise, I don't want to beat somebody and just be hollow. It means nothing to me, right? But yeah, so that pretty much sums up the video. Of course, it's by no means a cure-all or anything like that. You know, at the end of the day, we're all just trying to have a good time and learn and, you know, enjoy ourselves. And the cheaters make it really, really difficult. And the point of the video is to give you ways to minimize that and maximize the amount of integrity you have in your gameplay. Because that's what makes Tarkov so special, you know. It's like, it's not the cheaters, it's the people that work hard and can achieve greatness and be able to do all these cool things, and, you know, having all these cool moments with your friends and stuff like that. And you know what, whether you're like super high achiever in Tarkov or you just started, you're just trying to have a good time, either way, this is just to give you an idea of ways to minimize your encounters with cheaters, to understand the problem, why it's like not BSG's fault, for namely, you know what I mean, and you know, just to try to have as much fun playing the game as you can, because you know that's what it's all about, right? And but yeah, I guess I'll just end this one here. If you like the content, definitely leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and yeah, I'll catch you on the next one.